then the other way. Connection is orientation is locked. Rotate device back. All right. All right, guys. Let's see here. Rotation is locked. Okay, so we're gonna have to. There we go. I just have to set me up. I want to allow me to sit down. It's going to allow me to sit down. There you go. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see if can you guys hear me? Let's see if they can hear me on the chat. What up, though? Started from the bottom, now we here. William Diaz, not seeing anything. Anybody? Is everybody on here? I'm here. Let's see if you guys can hear me. Oh, yes. Can you guys hear me? I want to make sure I'm able to see everything. I want to see all of the chats going on. Respond in the chat if you can hear me. Is anybody seeing me? I'm not seeing you, bro. Okay. All right. Nobody's seeing me. Let's get. What is going on here? Is that seeing now? Okay. Why am I not going? This is a debacle. We having some technical difficulties from YouTube. All right, let's see if we can. It's coming in. Go to video analytics. Let's just see. We're gonna click on the Stogicide channel. Give me a second, guys. I appreciate y'all. Why is it not allowing me to do it? Got 12 people in the chat. Edit the video. Live stream. Why am I not getting? This is a debacle. Upcoming. Why is it not allowing me to open the chat? I can't figure out why. Huh? You can hear me? Stream setup. Connect streaming software to start preview. Can you guys hear me now? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? All right. We having a little few technical difficulties. This live is a little funky sometimes. This live is a little funky sometimes. Only the chat, nothing on the screen. Okay. Users will be able to find your stream once you go live. Connect streaming software to start your preview. Okay. Download and set up your stream software. Paste in. I don't. Live stream install coder. You can hear me, Lester? On the channel? Why can't it? What are you seeing it from? Did you go to the link? Some people can see me and some can't. And my streaming software. Why is this not set my stream key? Select stream key. I don't know why we having these technical difficulties. Huh? No, they saying it on the thing. They saying they can, they can see me typing, but they can't see me. I don't know what's going on. Let me see the phone. Why can people see me? Nothing can see video now. Oh, okay. You guys can see and can hear you. Okay. All right, let's tell people to do this. Here, take that. There you go. All right, guys. Back to the channel. I don't know why the link is not working. I don't know why this is not allowing me to do this. They showing they can see me from the channel, right? Can hear and see you loud and clear. Hey, I think we in the game. I think we are in the game, ladies and gentlemen. Can you see me? I think okay, that worked. Yes, we are in the game, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you guys for coming out to your boy's channel. Okay, good. All right. So, guys, once again, this is your boy Stogi. I appreciate everything that you guys. All right, thank you guys. Thank you, thank you. Welcome to the live chat. Remember to guard your privacy and abide by our community guidelines. All right, so there we go. What's up, Angel? Man, listen, guys. So we had some little technical difficulties tonight, but we're going to get this bad boy rocking and rolling, okay? Um, and so we have, uh, first the chat is going. I mean, the podcast tonight is going to be talking about a couple of different things, okay? We are going to be going over some of the things that people are talking about in Harley Davidson that are very big right now with this whole woke topic. So we're going to dive into that just a little bit, right? Not a lot, I promise you. I will be answering any questions that you guys may have that you want to see, and we can kind of go from there. I am going to be reading a piece that I wrote based upon my views. I didn't want to get on here and start rambling like a lot of people do, right? A lot of people get on and they start rambling, and it really just doesn't work like that. But first, like I said, I want to thank you guys. Welcome to the Stogicide channel. Just before we get started, right, we have a couple of what should I say? A couple of things that we want to introduce to you guys. So tonight's cigar, right? This is the my father La Antigüedad, right? That's the Super Turo. If you guys have never smoked this cigar, I promise you, you are going to actually love this stick, okay? I have me here a little Johnny Walker Blue. So I'm going to tap this tonight. So we are not going to really smoke in the house. We're not going to do that, okay? We're not going to do that. But I will be smoking this after, I will be smoking this, I promise you, after the show, okay? I'm going to start doing these also at cigar bars, so you guys will be able to see that. So just to kind of know a little bit of the agenda tonight. So first thing we're going to do is talk about the whole woke thing, okay? Second thing we're going to do is we're going to go over trade values, supply and demand from a Harley Davidson standpoint. We will be going over some of the things that I got going on that hopefully I feel like would be beneficial to the riding community, okay? We are going to, if you guys want to sip along with me, drop a comment in the chat and tell me where you're drinking and tell me what you're drinking, okay? Tell me what you're drinking. Drop a comment in the chat. Tell me what you're drinking. I can't wait to see, okay? All right. I hope everything looks good from a camera and angle standpoint. Once again, guys, I'm going to get all of the bugs worked out of it and we'll go from there. So once we go from there, we are going to do the raffle tonight. Okay, so don't forget tonight you must comment 7 gifts in the chat group. Okay, 7 gifts in the chat group. Don't forget to comment in the chat group 7 gifts. Okay, so we can be able to make sure we see. Those of you guys who are doing super chats, I will be reading off those questions tonight, and then we'll be going from there. Okay, so appreciate you guys and thank you. Okay. I'll also be announcing the motorcycle that I am going to be purchasing once it comes out. Okay, once it comes out. So we'll see how that works, and then we'll rock and roll from there. And then last but not least, we're going to do a fun little game about the Olympics. It's a nice little twist to it, and we'll see how that see what you guys think of that. So, and then we'll do the raffle at the end. Show should be no more than 30, 45 minutes, okay? So I'm going to read this statement to start out, and then you guys tell me what you think, okay? I wrote this myself. I want to have my thoughts clear and precise on the channel, okay? I want to have my thoughts clear and precise on the channel. Oh, yeah, Angel. I'm not really a rye guy, man. I'm not really a rye. All right, so I wanted to have my thoughts clearly and precise. So here we go. Harley Davidson is under much scrutiny right now. The CEO was accused of being woke and establishing woke policies on a corporate level and forcing it on the corporate staff. Harley Davidson has put out a statement denying all of this, and now I'm not going to go into whether this stuff is true or not, because I really don't know. All I know is dealers on a local level stand with the apolitical vision of its client base and very neutral thought process. Okay, on a local level, our jobs are to be ambassadors to the Harley brand and make money for ourselves and for our families, whether it's in service, whether it's in motor clothes, whether you are in parts, or whether you are in sales. Okay. Um, Owning a Harley has always been a sense of pride and accomplishment in all cultures. There are other brands out there, but nothing is like a Harley. Don't allow politics to get involved with the brand that you fell in love with and that has been around for over 120 years. All walks of life embrace that American dream of being a Harley owner. I'm not going to give my views on what I think should happen because that is not my place, nor my channel is about that. But what I will say is that one person or persons does not speak for the entire culture of Harley from a standpoint of being woke. If that is your own personal business, then that is what you do. But if your local dealerships practice these beliefs, then that is a different story. Okay? Penalizing hundreds of thousands of families from the actions of a few is not something that should be an option. Hold people accountable for their own actions and let the chips fall where they may. Worst case scenario, these people have been talking about boycotting. Boycott the CEO, gets fired, the board is gone, but the employees suffer, local dealers suffer. That means good Americans suffer all because of someone else's decision slash actions. Okay. There are a lot of sensitive emotions that are going around, and I'm not telling you at all what to believe. But like my father always taught me, there are many ways to accomplish a task to get the same result. Now, let's calm down and see how this plays out because all of this potential boycotting can cause thousands of families to lose their jobs and livelihoods, and the people that are supposedly suffering are on an island somewhere and saying, well, I tried. Okay. So that is my statement from Stogi himself. Okay, from Stogi himself. That is my own personal statement. That is my personal thoughts and views. What do you guys think about that? Tell me. Um, so, just in case you guys didn't know, Harley came out with the CEO became I'm sorry, a whistleblower came out and said that the CEO of Harley Davidson was woke. Now, whether he was or whether he's not, or what his political views are, like I said, I'm not going to be discussing political stuff. Um, um, yeah, I'm not going to be discussing political stuff here on this channel. But I just want to make sure that the people are trying to make a point for whatever it is that they believe in. Don't let those actions make thousands of people suffer, right? There are Harley has been around for 120 years, and just like in your families, I'm pretty sure you have people uh, who have made mistakes or who have said things. Be accountable. Allow them to work their things out, because you are dealing with a multi-million-dollar company, right? Multi-million-dollar company, and they're not going to just allow that to go down the drain, right? So I really appreciate you guys. I'd love to see what you're saying. Let's see here. Sipping on OJ and pineapple juice, Henny on Friday. All right, T, I got you, Doc. Angel Sierra says, really appreciate your comments. Hopefully, this does not turn out to be another Bud Light catastrophe. Nevertheless, well said. Hey, I hope so too, Angel. I hope so too. This Bud Light thing was really taken by storm. Like I said, a lot of people have um, um, been have their own views and own opinions. But once again, I'm not going to go into that. I'm glad you guys like the perspective, but that Bud Light thing was very what's the word I'm looking at? That was very uh, extremely controversial, right? Extremely controversial. But yeah, but it's definitely a thing that people should be aware of. Bud Light has not been the same since. It was the number one beer in the country, and now it's Yingling sells more than them. So hopefully, before people start trading in Harleys and you know how they did LeBron when he left Cleveland, you know, they burning the flag and all of that kind of stuff. Hopefully they can understand that you know, one man's action doesn't do it. I was telling somebody today that if I am the CEO of my own company and it's just me, and I have, let's say, 1,000 accounts, and I'm a mortgage broker, and I have 1,000 accounts, and my 1,000 accounts, and I make a statement or somebody whistle blows on me, those 1,000 accounts can hold me accountable, right? I truly believe that. I promise you, I do. I hold them accountable. But when one person speaks, does not speak for the entire Harley culture, right? It does not speak for the entire Harley culture. For those of you that know me privately, I promise you, I'm just not going to do that on the chat because I am still employed at Harley Davidson, right? But I don't want to give my views whether I agree or disagree. The only thing that I wanted to make sure of is that the same people that we're trying to boycott, uh, we can we can figure out other ways. Like I said in the statement, my father has taught us many ways to skin a cat. Okay, there's many ways to be effective without ruining thousands of jobs. Because to be honest with you, all of our Harley owners, Harley has the biggest market in the entire country. All motorcycles, bikes are based upon what Harleys cost, right? Everybody says that they ride their bikes and it looks like a Harley. It's just how it works, right? So the CEO gets put out in a month or two. The board is gone, and you've traded your bike in for an Indian, and now you're stuck with an Indian, or a Kawasaki, or a Suzuki, or whatever it is that you want. And there's nothing wrong with those brands, guys. I want to make sure that I state that. Nothing wrong with those brands, but it's not a Harley. Okay, it's not a Harley. Harley has a different prestige to it. It has a different type of aura to it, and Harley has its own issues as far as reliability and different things of that nature. But from a standpoint from a standpoint of that, we just go from there. Okay. So let's read some of the chats again. It's a Will Diaz. It's a great perspective to share, so people see. Okay. Thank you, Will. I'm glad you like that. Can understand how employees suffer. Absolutely, man. Employees can suffer tremendously based upon this. Terrence McCants. I hadn't heard about the CEO thing. Yeah, Terrence. It's a it's a big thing, brother. People are trading bikes in. People are selling bikes. Uh, just commented just this past weekend. Sturgis, the whole Harley tent, which is normally packed, you normally can't get to it. Uh, these guys are like boycotted the whole tent. So you know, like I said, man, the CEO wasn't out there. Those guys drove all the way from wherever it is they came from to be there, to be empty, to, you know, and I understand, I promise you I understand accountability, guys, but once again, it's not the workers' fault. It is not the workers' fault. It is not the employees' fault. It is not their fault, right? Let's take a look. Let's see here. Terrence McCants. Harley is a staple to many Americans, and I don't think the actions of one will change anything with true Harley riders. As you said, there are other ways to address the issue. Absolutely. Uh, I wholeheartedly agree with that. Okay, wholeheartedly agree with that. Not only is it a staple in the community, but it's the excellence. It is the spectrum of what all motorcycles are set on. A lot of people don't know every stock motorcycle is based around the value of a Harley. There's not one stock motorcycle that is a cruiser that costs or is more prestigious than a Harley Davidson. It is kind of like the Rolls Royce of motorcycles. Okay, so you know, once again, guys, this is very big thing, and I hope, Terrence, that I hope that the actions of one will change, won't change anything. I really hope that. But I'm telling you, from what I've seen, from what's going on at these rallies, from the people that I'm connected to, a lot of the community customer base is very upset about this whole woke situation. Okay, the CEO was accused of a lot of different things. Like I said, I'm not going to build and spread propaganda. I personally think it was for a lot of likes and views. I really think that. Uh, Hand me that cord. Thank you. Let me get some technical stuff in here, guys. There we go. Plug you in real quick. There we. All right. Let's make sure we up and running. Is it plugged in? My battery was getting low on my computer, guys. No. Hold on. No. Plug it in. Thank you, guys. I appreciate y'all. Once again, first time doing this. Okay, first time doing this. I don't know why the power is not. Yeah, give me that. Okay. Thank you. All right, guys. So here, hold on 1 second for me. See if I can. Man, none of the outlets are working for my laptop here, guys. I think this is kind of funny. But once again, I just hope that, like I said, I can see you guys and you understand what's going on. I appreciate everything that you guys are doing and saying as far as the comments are concerned. There we go. All right, we got juice. Okay. All right. So, like I said, we appreciate the comments and concerns and things of that nature into the bike. Now, does anybody have any questions about what's going on in Harley right now? Does anybody have any questions? Anybody got anything they want me to answer specifically, and see if we can go from there? Harley represents the heartbeat of America. This is from John Luke Ely. Oh, that's my daddy, everybody. Hey, pops, thanks for coming out. Let's see what he says. Harley represents the heartbeat of America. It is a staple that supports more than an idea. It represents our passion, courage, and the thirst for freedom. Ooh, man, that was very well said. That was very well said. I like that part about the passion, courage, and the thirst for freedom. I'm going to expound upon that just a little bit more. Okay. Not only does it represent the passion, courage, and freedom, but it also represents when you are on your motorcycle, you have the ability to be free of whatever issues, anxieties, stresses that you may have in life from a personal standpoint, right? It dives directly deeply into you becoming one with your machine and going from there. It is a very uh, intimate thing to be on the road with your motorcycle, riding up and down the highway. I mean, that is a very big deal, right? So, very well said, pops. I really appreciate that, man. That is definitely the way to go there. Okay. Does anybody else have any questions? Anybody else have any questions? Definitely a total stress relief. Yeah, for sure. Right? For sure. Not only, let's just talk about that a little bit more. Hold on, let me see what Sam going. Maybe this could lead to a change as far as financing new purchases. Oh, Sam, boy, hey, listen, Sam, I'm gonna tell you something. Um, I don't know if it's going to lead to that, but I do think, from a standpoint, Harley, if it goes like left, like completely left, I think people have been getting creative. Um, Ever since all of the 23 models have been still in dealerships right now, I think the financing options are amazing right now. Like you can get some, if you have pretty decent credit, you can get some really good financing options. But I like where you're going with that, though, Sam. I really do. That is really that's really a creative thought process. I really like that. Let's see what else we got here. Ripping on two wheels. I just read Willie G's Davidson's book, Ride Free, and it changed my whole perspective on the bike of life. How? Ripping on two wheels. Tell me how it changed it. Just a brief synopsis, because I read a little bit of it, but I did not go into the point where it moved me like that. So I really would like to know how that happened. That's kind of cool. Will Diaz, definitely cheaper than the therapist, Will, right? Well, I guess it depends on what bike you have, because if you have a CVO with $1,000 payment, $900 payment, I think the therapist might be a little bit cheaper. Uh, let's see, Angel's here. I guess that's why I have four. Absolutely, Angel. Absolutely, right? We can definitely understand. Uh, having Harleys is kind of like, let me phrase that. Having motorcycles is kind of like having children. If you got one bike, you can have two. If you got one kid, you can do two kids. If you got two bikes, you can do three bikes. If you got two kids, you can do three kids. All right. So it's definitely a definitely interesting perspective. But ripping on two wheels, man, I really want to know what perspective did the book change your life? Okay. Make sure you. I hope you're commenting in the chat. All right. Terrence McCants, yes. When will Harley make a big bike for tall guys out of the gate? Us tall guys have to do so much to get the bike to fit us by buying things like bars and seats and etc. Well, Terrence, you have to keep in mind the average height for a man in the United States is about 5'7". Okay. Now I know you saying that you probably like 6'4", 6'5". That's not the average height, right? So when I fit people to motorcycles all day long, 5'7" to 5'10", that's kind of like the average height in the United States. So they not gonna really customize a bike for a 6'4" guy because that's a very niche market, right? It would be easier for you to just get the seat yourself, put the bars on. Because even if they made it, I promise you're gonna change the bars anyway, right? Most people change the bars, they change that seat. But what I would suggest is to maybe consider, an Ultra with a tall boy seat. I think that's about $500, somewhere in that ballpark, and uh, and kind of go from there, right? That's kind of what I think. As far as bars are concerned, on the new 24s, man, they got 12 inches on there, right? So a lot of the tall guys really like that on the road glide because the fairing is pushed out a little bit further. So they really like that. So it's kind of have to cool, right? I have to talk to your wife about that. Hey, Angel, man, you are too funny, man. I swear to God. I swear to God, you're too funny. But yeah, man. So if anybody doesn't have any more questions, I'm gonna kind of segue. This is perfect that we're talking about this because this is going to segue into topic number 2. Okay. So I hope I answered any questions that you guys have on the whole woke topic. I hope we understand where it's coming from a standpoint of, what we're trying to do and what Harley's trying to do. And, I hope it gets to the masses. I really do. Okay. As far as, figuring out something to do without damaging the people who work for Harley Davidson and the motorcycle company. Okay. All right. Now, let's go into this. This next topic is talking about trade values. Okay. Uh, to be honest with you guys, it's just too many bikes on the market right now. That is the main concern, and it's basically ties directly into supply and demand. Okay, if you supply somebody with something uh, too much, the demand is not high. Okay, but when you take stuff away from people, I promise you, the demand skyrockets. Okay, and that is what's happening with Harley Davidson and trades right now. Okay. Most of the dealerships who are 20 employee or more, 25 employees or more, generally have about 200 motorcycles in their inventory right now, 300 motorcycles, give or take. Some have that amount. Now, how does that affect you? The key is that it's too much supply right now. Okay. So one dealership has 300 motorcycles, another dealership has 300 motorcycles, another dealership has 300 motorcycles. Well, that is the perfect time for someone who is looking to buy a motorcycle to buy a motorcycle, right? It's the perfect time to do it because there's so much supply right now. Same way in the housing market. Best time to buy a house is when the houses are like really inexpensive, but it's only really expensive when there are houses on the market. Okay. Um, I see you ripping on two wheels. I'm gonna come to that comment in just a second. Let me just finish my thought here. But as far as the supply and demand, guys, like I said, these trades are really taking a hit. The auctions are really beating the values of these bikes up when it goes to trying to decide who buys what and go and so forth and so on. Okay, who buys what and so forth and so on. It really beats it up. Okay, so when the dealer is catching a bike that comes in, let's say a 2016 Street Glide, that generally is a 14, $15,000 bike, right? But right now, because there's so many Street Glides, right? Would you buy your own bike for 15,000? The answer is no. Not when you see every single motorcycle that is in that same age, same mileage, same condition going for 9 or 10,000. You would not buy your own motorcycle at that price, right? So that's kind of how what's happening with trade values. That's what's happening as far as supplying and demanding. That's what's happening as far as bike values. We just had a CVO sell for under MSRP right now. Now, what's happening, right? Like, what's really happening? What's happening is it's too many of them, right? The supply is too much. Now, remember, guys, 3 years ago or 2 years ago when Harley didn't have the chips, when they didn't have the chips for the bikes, and you could walk in a dealership and it was 50 bikes on the floor. Man, you walked in there, man, I promise you, you paid over. If you bought a bike at that time, you paid over, right? And it's just is what it is. That's just the demand of what is happening for the motorcycles at that time. Okay. So I just hope you guys understand the trade values and different things of that nature of what's going on from a standpoint of Harley, and then kind of go from there. Okay, so let's get back to some of these chats here. Let's see what we got here. Let's see. Ripping on two wheels. It allows you to understand how the company was built from the ground up by the Davidson family. And after recently visiting Milwaukee, it brought everything that he experienced to life, and how the road, let me see if it's, and how the road, okay, I think it just stopped there. Okay, all right, I can understand that part of it. The Harley Davidson family, what a lot of people don't know is that they were bought out by AMF back in the early 80s, I think it was. That was when Willie G just started coming around, ripping on two wheels. He was the nephew of the was it Mr. Davidson or Mr. Harley? I forget which one he was, but he's the nephew to one of them, right? He's a family member of one of the owners, the nephew. And so that is one of the things that I thought that was pretty cool about the brand of Harley Davidson, was the fact that you can the great grandson. Okay, okay, great grandson. Okay, I said nephew. Okay, great grandson. But yeah, the I thought it was cool the fact that they really kept it all in the family, and Harley really got its name during the war. Oh, Davidson. Oh, thanks, Angel. Appreciate it, man. That's why I love you too, man. You guys, y'all keep me in check, man. I love that. Okay. So yeah, it was like a thing, and when you understand how the family, one of them was the billfold, one of them was the service guy who actually knew how to build bikes. I don't know if it was Davidson or Harley, but Harley or Davidson, but one of them had the money, one of them had the IQ to build the bike, and then it really took off when the war came, because they got the contract to do all of the motorcycles in the war. And then when they came back from the war, a lot of those guys wanted to ride Harleys. That's how the brand like exploded during that time, and how it became so iconic, right? Just a little quick lesson about some of the things they're dealing with Harley. All right, let's see here. I remember that. Okay, Terrence, I said okay, you remember that. And the people you meet along the way inspire you. It makes the journey and the life more rewarding and enjoyable. Man, ripping on two wheels, I definitely agree with that. Okay, I definitely agree with that. The journey of Harley Davidson is on another planet, right? I think it's on another level. Okay, that's part of the reason I love riding my motorcycle. It allows me to be able to have an experience that is like no other. Okay, you can meet so many different people from riding a Harley and going forth and so forth and so on. Their uncle gave them their first investment. Okay, all right, man, ripping on two wheels, you on point. I like that. Has anyone, let's see, reading another chat here. Has anyone watched the series Harley and Davidson's? Very good history and how it all started. No, I have not. Uh, Post the platform that was on, and I promise you, uh, put that in and put that in my series so I can watch that. Okay. All right. Tell me what platform that is. I'm glad you talked me into getting a Harley. Hey, Jason, that's what's up, man. I know you was on them sport bikes for a long time, boy. You was on the sport bikes for a long time, man. All right, so guys, so thank you for anybody have any more questions about the trade values. I'll definitely check it out, Angel. Anybody have any more questions on trade values, explaining why bike values are what they are? I promise you it's coming up, and then kind of going from there. On my next live, I'm definitely going to go into the financing side of it. I promise you, I'll give more go into more depth about that. But I kind of want to keep the show to an hour and then just kind of rock and roll from there. Okay. I'll definitely check out. I'll definitely check out the. Oh, you watched it, Will? Did you like it too? Okay, perfect. All right. So, big announcement coming up. Big announcement coming up, guys. Your boy Stogi. To all my Stoganites. Okay. To all my Stoganites. We or I have partnered with two City of Miami Guards police officers, and we have started the Precision Pro Rider Academy of Miami. Okay, Precision Pro Rider Academy of Miami. You guys will see this coming up. I have partnered with them, and kind of going from there. Okay, I will be not me personally. I'm just part of the one of the partners in it, but the actual officers will be teaching defensive riding skills. They will learn to ride in the rain, how to avoid or how to ride your motorcycle and things to be aware of in rush hour traffic, slow speed maneuvering, evasive riding skills, cone drills, advanced riding maneuvers. And the good part is, guys, we doing this all for only $150, right? All for only 150. Yes, sir. It's 4-hour class for only 150. I will be doing more. We will be doing private lessons also. So just so you guys know, we have started the Precision Pro Rider Academy of Miami. I partner with these guys. I'm so excited. I hope you guys come and support it. Thanks, Will. I see it's on Prime. Okay. Jonathan, you gonna keep that antique, man? Give me that bike, Jonathan. You know I'm gonna take that bike in on trade. I'm gonna give you all the money for it. All the market to give me. Oh man, that's what's up, man. So yeah, man. So guys, if you want to come out, you can always contact me on my platform here on YouTube, or you can contact me on Stogicide. I will on IG or Lester Stogi Ely on IG. You can inbox me if you want to do that. I promise you, I'll be putting out more information on how to get it started. I'll be letting you know when the first classes are coming up. I'll let you know when it's available and all of that good stuff, right? So it's only 150, like I said, for the class. It's going to be a really big deal. Um, it's going to be a really big deal. So I think we're going to do big things here in South Florida. Hopefully, we can get the community involved in this. It's going to be only 12 people to a class with 2 instructors. So one person, one instructor for 6 people. Okay. We will be running classes for now during the weekend, and we will be also transitioning into trying to do it during the week. Okay. Uh, Yes, it's 150, Terrence. That's not a lot of money. That's not a lot of money. Not to learn to be safe on your motorcycle. I promise you. It's only $35 an hour. Okay, that's I think that's pretty inexpensive, right? Pretty inexpensive. Pretty inexpensive. 35, 30. let's see, 150 divided by 4, whatever that number is, that's what it is in hours. It's not that much, okay? Let's see, Jonathan Robinson, 2005 with only 8,000 miles. Oh yeah, that means I can give you all the money for it, Jonathan. I'm gonna get that bike up off you. This is my first time tuning in. What's everyone riding? Oh, whoa, whoa! Hey, ripping on two wheels, man. I appreciate that. Well, right now I'm currently not riding anything because if you follow the channel, my motorcycle, Big Sexy, caught on fire while I was riding it. Okay, caught on fire while I was riding it. We're gonna go into that in another day, right? Just watch the channel, watch the episode. It was in the 90s on my episode on the channel. Look around the 90s, I think it was, and you'll be able to see what happened. But that is going to segue into something else later on in this topic. But what is anybody else riding? Oh, okay, Tim Stafford. Hey, Tim got that 2020 Road King. Angel, yes sir. 150 is really cheap, Angel. That's the whole point of it. Hey, Terrence. Hey man, appreciate you. Shout out to the 100th episode, man. I was so excited to hit that milestone. We are trying to get to 5,000 subscribers, so I hope you guys share everything with us, and we just kind of go from there, right? Never spell in public nor do math. I know that's right, Will. Hey, listen, I learned motorcycle math, right? No, I learned that motorcycle math. So yeah, man. So Rippin, what do you ride, Rippin? What you got? 828. Oh, 17 CVO Street Glide. Okay. We got some nice bikes in here. Gen X on the 2021 Limited. Hey, all right, Fred. Hey, Fred, that 2021 Limited, man. Let's go ahead and go, boy. You gotta put some miles on that thing. You understand? Let's see, Tim Stafford. Oh, he got the 2020 Road King. Okay, let's see, Miss Bard got the 23 Street Glide Special. Okay, we got the ladies in the building. What's up, ladies? Miss Smart in the building. All right, guys. So we wanted to just throw some shout outs. I like how you guys are interacting in the chat. I love to see how you are entertaining with the picture, with the bikes, okay? So we have Solo Pod 2024 Road Glide. Yes, sir. Hey, Solo, yes, you do. Yes, you do. All right, guys. So don't forget, Precision Pro Rider Academy of Miami, once again, is teaching all of the different things, defensive riding skills, learn to ride in the rain, focus on what to do in rush hour traffic, evasive riding skills, cone drills, advanced riding maneuvering, evasive riding skills, and last but not least, slow speed maneuvering. Now, that is the perfect segue. September 21st, anybody who wants to compete. Oh man, guys, I got something in my eye. Ooh, my eye start itching. Good Lord. Man, I think I need some more Johnny. My eye start itching, so I need some more Johnny. My eye start itching, so I need some more Johnny. All right. So, guys, I'm almost done, right? Only about 12 more minutes left, and we're going to get out of here, okay? All right. So, once again, last thing. September 21st, I am hosting with the Monkey Motor Rentals a slow race competition in South Florida. Oh, yes, ladies and gentlemen, we are hosting a slow race competition here in South Florida. It's going to be in Boynton Beach, right up in Boynton Beach area, give or take. I'm going to be posting all of the information. If you think you are a slow speed champion, or you think you can ride slow and you have the skills to be in this competition, come on out, okay? So, slow speed competition, right? I'm going to be posting the information all over my social media channels. I really appreciate it. Hey, Greg, see you there, Greg. Hey, just so you guys know, Will Diaz in the chat has his own motorcycle rental business in the chat, okay? If you guys want to rent a Harley in the South Florida area, come shout out the Monkey Motor Rentals. Those are my guys there, man. I really appreciate it. You got a 2016 Street Glide, a 2024 Road Glide. The wife is whipping a 2023 Road Glide 3. Man, hey, listen, ripping on two wheels. Hey, I follow you just so you know, right? I follow you just so you know. Don't know how to slow race? Oh, don't worry. When you come out there, I promise you, you're gonna see it. Okay? I promise you, you're gonna see it. You'll see how the slow race works. It's basically a slow race is when you go Generally, the objective to the race is to see who gets to the finish line the fastest. On the slow race, it's to see who gets there last without putting their feet down and without going outside of the lines. Okay, that's what slow racing is. Okay, that's what slow racing is. Okay, all right, guys. So we are almost done with the chat. Just a little quick fun that I wanted to go into with this really quickly. I will be posting the flyer for the slow race competition, so you guys will be able to see it. All right. Last but not least, let's go here. All right. What Olympic sport would you add if you had any say so? This is in tune with the Olympics that's going on right now. I'm going to add motorcycle drag racing and slow race. Okay. If you could add an Olympic sport, I want performance baggers in the Olympics. I want a slow speed competition in the Olympics. Yes, that's what I would want. As a Harley enthusiast, I don't think there's any other better way to do that but for a slow race, right? So I just wanted to shout that out. What do you guys think would be a good Olympic sport that goes, yeah, see, that bag of racing, I'm telling you, that bag of racing, that'll be the play right there. Underwater inverted basket weaving. Oh yeah, Fred. Hey, I'm watching that, Fred. The underwater inverted. Yeah, you got to be upside down basket weaving, homeboy. Hey, yes, sir. I'm entertaining all the BS tonight, right? But yeah, man, I would love a slow race competition in the Olympics if we could do anything from a Harley standpoint. Some of these guys are really good with this slow racing, man. They can keep these bikes. They can keep these bikes going. So, hey, guys. Now, what everybody is here for, okay? This is what everybody is here for. Actually, nobody responded. Let me see. Definitely a slow race. Okay, Miss Mart. Anybody else would like to see anything in the Olympics? I love watching the Olympics, man. It makes me feel very patriotic, you know? I was rooting for the U.S. ping pong team, right? Now, China and Korea been smashing on the ping pong team for years. But our little USA team, I was rooting for them, right? I was rooting for our USA divers. The breakdancing killed me. Uh-oh. Hey, don't hurt them 828. Don't hurt them with the breakdancing. That's too funny. But yeah, man, I would love to see a slow race competition. You have Harley against Suzuki guys, against the adventure touring guys, the motormen of the United States versus the motormen of Europe, of Great Britain and Spain. Because I'm telling you guys, you like the gymnastics, yeah, that's already in there, Terrence. I'm talking about what Olympic sport would you want to add if you could? What would you do? I want to see slow racing and performance baggers. Okay. Uh, can you hand me all of the numbers right there? There we go. All right. So guys, all right. This is what everybody's been waiting for. Okay. We have all of the numbers, all 7 numbers here in my little bowl here. Okay. I have all 7 numbers. I'm floating it up. I am going to pick one, and whatever gift that is, I am going to give that to one of my lucky subscribers, okay? So I need everybody right now to type in 7 gifts. I'm gonna give y'all a couple of minutes. I need everybody who's on, who can hear this voice. I need you to type in 7 gifts right now, okay? I need you to type in 7 gifts right now. Everybody type in 7 gifts. I am going to give this another minute. Make sure I'm going to fact check it and cross-reference with the 100th episode. I can see it on my computer here. I'm looking at all of the people who commented on the episode 100. Everybody's posting 7 gifts. Good. We're going to pick one of these out. We got all of the gifts here, and then we're going to highlight whichever one this is. Okay? We're going to highlight whichever one this is. All right? Everybody posted 7 gifts. Everybody posted. We got about another 30 seconds of 7 gifts. Another 30 seconds. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Mike Hallenbeck. Hey, what's up, Big Mike? Everybody post 7 gifts right now. I am about to do the raffle. We have 30 seconds left. 30 seconds left. I am going to see who the main winner is, okay? So first we're going to pull the number, and then I'm gonna have my son, who is doing my technical side, he's gonna guess a number between 1 through 18. And whatever that number is, the good part is he can't see the screen. He can't see it, so he don't know. He's neutral. He's neutral. All right, so we got 1. All right, so 10 more seconds left. Everybody post 7 gifts. Everybody post 7 gifts. All right. So we are going to pick, we got some more people. So we got 1, 2, 3. Let's see how many we got in here. How many in the chat we got? Let's see, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Oh, people coming in at the last minute. Let me give it another minute. Everybody post 7 gifts. 7 gifts. Okay, 7 gifts. Everybody post. Okay. 7 gifts. Everybody post. All right, 22 so far. Okay. All righty. All right, so I'm going to pick first, okay? It looks like everybody's posted in. Let's pick the numbers 1 through 7. Let's see what number we have here. We're going to pick this one randomly out. What number is this? Number 2. Okay, so if you watch the channel, the number 2 gift was a button-down Harley Davidson shirt. Can you grab that for me over there, son? There we go. Grab that for me. All right, now, so this is the item that you have to win. It is an extra large. Okay, it's an extra large Harley Davidson shirt. Okay, let me show you guys the front and the back. Okay, you get to see it. This is the brand new, this is the latest edition. This is the fall collection shirt. Okay, fall collection shirt. This is what the newest one is. All right, so we see what the gift is. All right, son, give me a number between 1 and 22. Give me a number between 1 and 22. Say it loud. 4. 4. All right, so let's go to the chat. Let's see who was the 4th one. Who was the 4th one? Let's see who the 4th one is. Maud is number 1. Timothy Stafford number 2. Angel Sarah number 3. 828 Riders is the 7th gift winner. 828 Riders is the 828 Riders is the 7th gift winner. You have just won yourself a brand new Harley Davidson button-down short sleeve plaid shirt from the fall collection. Oh my God. Hey, 828, are you here in South Florida? I hope you here. 828, anybody on this chat, I'm okay with you calling me. Text me your information. My number is 305-494-8393. It's okay to post it on YouTube. You can call me about a bike too if you want to. Right? You can call me about a bike too. But 828 Riders, this is your shirt right here. I'm so happy this is the 2nd gift. Just go on the 100th video episode. You'll see this was gift number 2 for all of you who were seeing it. Now, we're going to do this every time we post a live, guys. We're going to be giving out cool gifts. Just so you know, if you didn't get a chance to watch it, we got 1 more minute and then I'm going to get out of here. The gifts were damn, I can't even think. The gifts were the hoodie, the brand new hoodie that came out. That was gift number 1. Gift number 2 was the shirt. Okay. Gift number 3 was a set of Reinhardt pipes. Gift number 4 was a set of was a luggage bag, a nice luggage bag, an outraged luggage bag, nice and big. Gift number 5 was a custom set of golf balls. Gift number 6 was a decanter set by Harley Davidson. Right. Gift number 7. That's where the 7 gifts came from. Right. And the gift number 7 was the CVOST helmet. Okay, so congratulations, 828. No, North Carolina. Okay, 828. Make sure you get my phone number so I can mail you the shirt out. Okay, I want to mail you the shirt out. I want to mail you the shirt out. So yeah, man, I appreciate you guys, man. I'm glad you guys subscribed to the channel. I don't want to be more than an hour on it. I appreciate you guys. Let's go. We out of here. Let's rock and roll.